main business mistakes, greedy competitors, and who actually wants to take your business away. Hi, did you know that in business there's a harsh principle? It's your fault, no matter how uncomfortable that sounds. Today, we'll go through some unconventional but very real situations. I'll explain why firing employees during a crisis is not really your decision. We'll talk about the Marie Antoinette syndrome in the job market, break down the fire movement, and figure out why top bosses never look for assistance on job boards. It's going to be tough, but honest. Let's start with careers. There's a powerful strategy for fast growth. Find a successful manager and become the person who, figuratively speaking, carries their briefcase, getting a share of their success in return. But how do you get into that role? Most people think it's about hard skills. In reality, bosses pay attention to basic qualities: responsibility, humility, reliability, and the willingness to handle pressure. Here's the key point: people are not hired into these roles from the outside. Any strong leader already has a company and a team. If they need someone for an important project, they won't go to a job board to search. They'll choose someone from within. If a boss can't find a reliable person among their own employees, then what kind of team do they even have? So the conclusion is simple. If you want to become a trusted person, get into the company, prove yourself on regular tasks, and at the right moment, you'll be the obvious choice. There are no secret spreadsheets where managers track future assistants. The only thing that matters is who they invest in right now. Now imagine another situation. You have a business, but there's no work, and there won't be any for the next 3 months. Should you keep paying your team out of your own pocket? You might overthink it, try to find money, but the truth is, it's not really your decision. Everything depends on circumstances, the market, and external conditions. If you don't have money, you won't pay. If you understand that you'll never rebuild this team again and you must keep them, you'll find a way. This is one of those situations where reality makes the decision for you. Now let's talk about employees. When I say, if you don't like your job, quit and find one you love, people often respond with sarcasm. They bring up Marie Antoinette. If they have no bread, let them eat cake. As if it's easy to say that when you don't understand real life. But here's the uncomfortable truth: it actually works. I've never seen a case where a person truly couldn't leave a job they hate and find something better. There's only one exception: when the job pays very well. That's when the fire movement appears. People choose to suffer in a high paying job they hate just to save money and later switch to something they enjoy for much less. Here's the trick: even in a job you hate, there's one part you love: the salary. And most of the time, people don't hate the profession itself. It's rare for a programmer to hate programming. They usually hate the company, the environment, or the people. The solution is simple: don't work where you feel miserable. Go where you feel better. If you're earning very little in a terrible company in a terrible place, just leave. You're not risking anything. Now, back to business and fear. We already said that the only person who can really take your business is your partner. But if that happens, do you know who's responsible? You. There's a harsh principle called victim blaming. If you leave $10,000 on a table and a cleaner takes it, technically they're guilty. but in reality, you're the one who made a stupid decision. If you leave your car unlocked with the keys inside and it gets stolen, yes, the thief is a criminal, but you created the situation. The same applies to business. If you let everything run on autopilot, go on vacation, don't build control systems, checks, and access restrictions, your business will be taken. Not because your partners are evil, but because you didn't protect your asset. Business requires control. And by the way, if you want to understand how to properly hire, manage, and build a team so you don't regret it later, there's a great conference coming up. On October 24th, the Talk conference by Toshka Bank will take place at GES 2, a very modern and interesting venue. I'll be speaking there along with other strong speakers like Grebenyuk, Fomin, and Anna Pracht. There's also a bonus for you. With the promo code TOKOVININ, you'll get a 20% discount on your ticket. The link will be in the description. Come by. To sum it up, be responsible. Be humble if you want to grow next to strong leaders, and be extremely pragmatic when it comes to protecting your business from partners. And here's a challenge for you. If you disagree with what I said about quitting jobs, write your real situation in the comments. Explain why you personally can't leave a job you hate and find something better. Describe your case, and in the next video, I'll respond and show you that there's always a way out. Subscribe, like the video, and see you in the next one.